stars alongside Patrick Wilson as astronauts desperately attempting to save the world in the genre specialist's latest sci-fi disaster epic. The world can't end soon enough in director Roland Emmerich's latest attempt to recreate the sci-fi/disaster movie mayhem that he conjured successfully in such films as Independence Day, 2012 and The Day After Tomorrow, featuring many of the same grandiose elements as those predecessors. Moonfall looks and sounds like a would-be cinematic blockbuster but comes up painfully short in its ham-fisted execution. Filled with unintentional humor, the film seems inevitably destined for exposure on a future incarnation of Mystery Science Theater 3000. A prologue introduces us to two of the main characters, astronauts Joe, Halle Berry, and Brian, Patrick Wilson, reuniting with the director after midway. First seen bantering about the lyrics to Toto's Africa while on a NASA repair mission. Just as they're debating the phrase "I bless the rains down in Africa," a mysterious swarm of, well, something, attacks their spaceship, sending a hapless colleague to his death in perpetual orbit. Cut to 10 years later, when Brian, who was somehow blamed for the event, has been drummed out of NASA in disgrace while Joe has risen to the top ranks. Brian has personal problems as well. His former wife, Carolina Bartzak, is now remarried to a smarmy businessman, Michael Pena, wasted in a humorless role, and his teenage son Sonny, Charlie Plummer, gets arrested on drug charges after a high-speed chase with cops. When Brian shows up in the courtroom to lend support, he only winds up alienating the judge and making Sonny's plight worse. If all of this seems a bit much in terms of plot detail, it's indicative of the overly cluttered nature of the screenplay co-written by Emmerich with Harold Kleiser and Spencer Cohen, which throws in so many superfluous characters and incidents that the 2-hour movie seems much longer than it is. The same can be said of Berry, who sleepwalks through the proceedings as if wondering why she's there. Of course, you can't blame her, considering she's saddled with such lines as "everything we thought we knew about the nature of the universe is out the window." Wilson and Bradley at least bring some conviction to their performances, although mostly for naught, and Donald Sutherland shows up in a cameo, briefly delivering the same sort of intense energy he brought to Oliver Stone's JFK.